What's up, YouTube? It's your boy again, coming back to you with another video on this channel. Sorry I took so long to post this video. I was busy and stuff happened that prevented me from making this video. So I'm gonna make this video today, and again, I'm sorry for making it so late. So as you guys know, I went to India and Mauritius starting on December 8th-ish to the 30th of December. I was in India from the 8th-ish to about the 23rd, and then again from the 29th to the 30th, and I was in Mauritius from the 23rd-ish to the 28th. So yeah, it was fun. So let me start off with India. As I mentioned just now, I was in India for most of my vacation. I really enjoyed my time there in India. The main reason I went there is just to see family and hang out with family, essentially. Excuse me. That's why I didn't make many videos in India, or at least like in South India with my family, mainly because I just wanted to hang out with them, take a couple of days off. Yeah, basically stuff like that. It's not like serious. So let me fast forward to Mumbai. From I think I don't know. I was there for a few days. I forgot exactly when I went. But overall, I enjoyed my time there significantly. I really did enjoy my time in Mumbai. The only thing I would do differently would be to be there for a few more days so that I can space out my time in Mumbai. So that, what I mean by space out my time, I mean like I felt that the things I did and the videos I took were kind of rushed, in a sense that I kind of wish it was like day one, do a little bit, like spend about 4 hours going through these sections of Mumbai, and then next day do another 4 hours of the other part of Mumbai, then food tour, and then like all this, and then kind of like I wish I spaced it out more. That's all. That's the only difference I would make if I had to go back in time and fix what I did. So yeah, that's the only difference I would make. So talking about India, I've added some rules that you should follow. But before I add some rules, if you want to learn something more about India, I'm going to link to Paul Barbado from aka Barbie from Geography Now. I'm going to put his video in the description box down below, so you can check out his video on India, so that you can learn more about stuff from that. Overall, it's a good video. I do recommend subscribing to his channel. I'm actually subscribed to his channel, so it's pretty cool. And so you get to learn more about India and its geography and political like allies and enemies and all that stuff. So it's pretty good. So let me start off with rule 1. Rule 1: figure out if you want to go to India or not. What I mean by that is do your research. Like, India is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, civilizations in the world. So like and because of that, there's a lot of things to see and do in India. So figure out if you want to go. That's it. Rule number 1. Rule number 2: figure out, once you decide to go to India, figure out what you want to see in India. The main reason I broke it up into 2 rules is because it's a little bit different. So in rule 2, there's basically 2 things you could do. You can go to, or 3 things you could do. You can go to only historical sites, only religious sites, or both. Simple as that. If you want to go see more historical sites like the Taj Mahal, the Red Fort, the Gateway to India, so on and so forth, there's more of that in North India than in South India. That's it. If you want to do some more religious events, meaning like if you're a Hindu and you want to go see temples, or if you're not Hindu, you want to check out more temples in Hinduism, then go to South India. Like, don't get me wrong though, there's religious sites in North India and there's historical sites in South India. It just happens to be more historical sites in North India and more religious sites in South India. That's all. There's nothing serious or anything like that. So rule number 3 would be figure out if you, as a citizen of whatever country you're from, you need a visa to go to India. Because like I know if you're a U.S. citizen trying to go to India, you need a visa. I know if you're an Indian citizen trying to come to the U.S., you need a visa. I don't know any other country that you would need you get a visa for India to travel to India. So I don't know. You would have to do research on that. Rule 4, one of the easier rules to follow. Pick your airlines, pick your hotels, and go to India. That's it. That's the more easier rules to understand and follow. Rule number 5. So India is a very interesting place because once you land in India, expect problems. Right there, as simple as that. Everyone in India runs on IST. What I mean by that is, you take forever. So if something takes 10 minutes to do, it takes 4 hours to do. I'm just saying, like, I know I'm exaggerating a little. It seems like I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it takes a while to do one thing, and everyone's just like, "Oh yeah, I'll get to it," and then like it takes forever. So please have a lot of patience for this. Rule 6. This rule is all about food and stuff like that. Eat at reputable places so that you don't fall sick or have a miserable time in your travels in India. So eat at like some place like Hilton or some places reputable so you don't accidentally fall sick. Also, talking about that, don't drink the water on the table. Like at least like for if you're born outside the U.S. and like for example like me, I was born in the U.S. and I don't drink the water on the table that they provide in the restaurants. Mainly because I feel it's not clean, and I'm not. That's actually what happened to me one time. I drank it by accident and I fell sick. So yeah. So don't, in my opinion, don't drink it. If you can, get bottled water. I know it's going to be like an extra $2-3, but it's worth it. It's worth the money. You get to keep your health and all that stuff. Also, just as a heads up, there's 2 meanings to hotels. The word hotel in India. Rule 1 is the one most of us are like Hilton, Marriott, DoubleTree, Embassy Suites, Ritz-Carlton, St. Regis, so on and so forth. The other one most of us may not be aware of, is the word like hotel is restaurants, meaning like basically like if you see like if you went to Sarnabhavan, it'll be in India you'll see Sarnabhavan Hotel or restaurant name then hotels, so on and so forth. Excuse me. So please be clear about which one you're referring to. And finally, Rule 7. Rule 7 is to have fun. Have fun. That's the simplest rule among the 7. So yeah, that's really it. Let me go to Mauritius now. Mauritius, I was in Mauritius from the 23rd to the 28th of December. I think you can understand how I felt from my videos that I posted from Mauritius. I really enjoyed my time there. It was like my most favorite place in the world. I really enjoyed it, and it was fun. Like I didn't want to leave. I felt that it's literally my favorite place outside of the U.S. Yeah. So yeah. So that's all I have for you today. So see you in the next video. Have a good one. Have a good one.